Hello, honey. Don't make funny face.
Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You have reached RobLynn Live. Wait a minute. I'm the technical director is directing.
You're way forward.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm way back now.
Now that's perfect.
Day 209, Wednesday, the 15th day of March. Used to be, believe it or not, the 15th day of March was Income Tax Day in the United States.
What?
However, it's now April 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, or 19th, depending on the day of the week.
Mm-hmm.
So this is RobLynn Live with Ollie the Wonder Dog, and we want to show you folks gratitude as an attitude. And we feel we're very grateful for some things that are happening around OnPassive, and we'll speak about a few of those this evening. I almost said this morning, but I caught
You
myself.
caught yourself? Good.
It is the 8 p.m. edition of RobLynn Live, coming to you from St. Petersburg, Florida, home of the Tampa Bay Devil Rays, or Tampa Bay Rays, as they're commonly referred to.
Gratitude is an attitude, says your hat, says Minu.
Manu?
She's observant.
Right on, right on, right on. Let's talk briefly about Wednesday's events, if we may. May we?
Certainly we may.
All right, so we will.
Go for it.
11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time brought a Redfern along, and we'd like to chat a little bit, just briefly here, about Rocky, who is one of the two four-legged
Pets.
fur babies floating around. That was pretty neat. They're on a boat, floating around with Jane and Red. As you guys may have heard, Rocky was on his way to being rehomed due to some maybe some noise issues. Let's not call it barking. Let's call it just some noise issues.
Mm-hmm.
And as has happened here, as we have adopted Oliver, Trevor Peters in the house. Hello. And that was fun having Chris and Marty on last night for sure, Trevor. But back to Rocky, Red, and Jane et al. It was good to see Red had a big smile on his face by having gone back to what we call either the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals or the Animal Shelter or Animal Placement. They have a different name for it there. I forget what the name is.
Forgot to.
But it was very good to see, very heartwarming on Red's part. And you could feel the love in the air, couldn't you?
Oh, yeah. So you have to explain the situation. What happened was.
Oh, well, Red's daughter, oldest daughter, I believe, had a young dog named Rocky, and Rocky wasn't having trouble getting along with the other puppy, but maybe just barking at each other, or maybe he was barking at the air like young Oliver Nakamoto does, or Nakamoto Gorman does. So I guess it had become a little much, and the decision was made
to find him another
with
home.
some consonants that oh gee, what did we do? What have we done? How do we make this better? Well, as is the norm with us being old softies with our boy Ollie and all other pets around the neighborhood, Red and Jane did the heartfelt thing and went and got young Rocky. So Rocky is back in the fold. He's floating around on the 6.5 foot by 58-foot boat.
So basically, what happened was they decided to have him find another home. They thought it was best in light of the fact that they had two dogs and they really only wanted one, and they live on a boat. You know, it's not like a house. It's smaller than a house, right? So it was difficult to have two dogs, and plus Rocky had some behavioral issues that were difficult for them. So they really thought it over before saying, okay, we will give him up and have him find a home, you know. But after they did so, they really, like Red said, his gut feeling was that it wasn't the right decision. They weren't at peace about it. So they called the company or the organization up and said that they've had a change of heart. Could they have Rocky back? And they said, certainly. So they got Rocky back, and
There was a 48-hour cooling period where they allow the former owner, soon to be former owner, to rethink things. And
yeah. So Red's live today was very thoughtful. He talked about
gut feeling.
going with your gut, and how it's kind of similar to with OnPassive, where you just go with your gut. You know that you've made the right decision, and for him, Jane and he made the right decision by bringing Rocky back home. So I thought that was really interesting how he, you know, analyzed that
And tied that
situation.
in with OnPassive and his gut feeling when he and Peter Rogers signed up, and what it meant to be in touch with people like Marty and what's that other guy's name? Oh, Chris, Grandpa Conductor Chris, as well. And they've now been known as the Three Amigos.
And we'd be like to hear your thoughts on that. Have you had situations in your life where you went with your gut feeling, your intuition, and you trusted your gut?
All right. Well, let's remind
That would be
everybody.
interesting to hear.
Yes, love to hear that. And at 12 p.m. was Marty Pop Pop DeGarmo with his run up to the warm up leading up to OP 360, OnPassive 360,
360.
with the Three Amigos, who brought along their various styles of humor, laughter, seriousness,
It was great.
views of importance, I might add. And it was good to hear them speak about, and we'll get into it a little later, speak about young William and what he's doing with the Obless style money that's coming his way.
So awesome.
He's sending so many pictures to Chris, calling Chris every morning or afternoon or evening or night.
Giving him
reports. And that's how we do it at OnPassive. We pay things forward.
And we probably should explain a little bit better later, because not everyone will know what we're talking about. William, they may not know what we mean. Yeah, so let's.
Well, briefly, let me just say William is a school teacher and a loving parent. He's a parent himself of young children, and he is in charge of a school in Rwanda. And they had no roof on their building, no windows.
He's a teacher at the school in Rwanda.
Right? And he and Chris hooked up, and the rest is history, basically. There's been lots of funds, some $8,000+ have gone to them, and every penny is being plowed right into, no pun intended, being put towards fixing up, giving them a bathroom, which they didn't have, inside bathroom, in Rwanda at the school. So it was all good to hear.
Yeah, it's doing more than just a bathroom. They're doing classrooms and
windows,
windows, doors, and all of that. And I think the goal is 8,000, right? Isn't that? I think that's the goal, and that they're getting close to it. So if anybody wants to contribute to that, just get a hold of Chris or William, and you can get a hold of Chris Johnson very easily on his Facebook profile.
He seems to be around Facebook on occasion.
Yeah.
And at 2 p.m. along came the Three Amigos, as we mentioned, with 360, OP 360.
And also I put some videos and photos of the project that the school is doing to improve their, the bathroom and the classroom. It's all on my profile page on Facebook. So if you want to check it out, it's there on my profile page.
All right. And at 8 p.m., a little past 8:09 to be exact, you are tuned into RobLynn Live with Ollie, the very quiet wonder dog. And we might mention something about Ollie, as some of you who were here last night will remember. Ollie and I paid a visit. We definitely, no pun intended, paid a visit to the vet. And Ollie had an eye infection in his eyes, both eyes, and also had a hearing issue because his ears were clogged up with bacteria. So along came Dr. Lopez, and she was able to diagnose his exact situation by his symptoms. They ran some tests that were needed. Hello, Previn, and at 5:38 a.m. in the morning, we're blessed to have you with us, Previn. Thank you. And Ollie, Also got an injection for his itchy skin, as well as I guess he needed antibiotics as well for his skin. So he received the works, as they say at Burger King, the works. We want to report he's doing much better today.
When we bring him to the camera, they're gonna see his eyes are bigger.
And many of you had noticed and mentioned to us that his right eye appears swollen or halfway shut. Well, the medication has reopened his right eye. His other eye doesn't look as glassy as it did, and we're very happy for that.
And he can hear better.
What did you say, Lynn?
He can hear better.
Oh, I can't, but Ollie can hear better, and that's a good thing. And we were clapping hands and whistling, and he might hear that, but he wasn't hearing us saying, Ollie boy, come here, buddy. So now he is. And Red, we know you're glad that young Rocky is home with you guys as well.
So we are just animal lovers, and I know there are animal lovers out there in our RobLynn family, so we wanted to just share that with you guys. He is really part of RobLynn life.
And before I go any further, as you all know by now, we have a nightly background. Used to be a morning background every morning. Now nightly. Compliments of Davina Lee. Rob Gorman, it's over 10,850 now. Chris just posted. All right.
Oh, thank you for the update.
Thank you, Trevor. We appreciate that. Hadn't seen you in a while here, and we're glad you're here. And thank you. Thank you for the update.
They're still taking donations. They're not stopping, So
10,850. Not too
shabby.
That's for sure. So please send out your love, light, and prayers to anyone who is ill, anyone who is suffering any kind of illness or is recovering, I should say, from an accident. Mm-hmm. Also send your prayers to William, because they're having to do this with the barest of tools.
Oh gosh.
And the barest of materials. They're doing a whale of a job.
They're welding, they're making bricks, making them from mud and
mortar.
They're making by hand. I mean, they literally by hand. They use their bare hands, so it's just amazing what they do. Even the windows, just they put it in and they
framing
just by
screwing in
regular tools, nothing electric.
No electric drills, no electric hammers, nothing like that.
And even they making the bricks, they're stomping their feet in it, mixing it with their feet.
That's unreal.
I know.
Is that desire or what?
That is determination. That's what I call it.
That's for sure. Well, please also send out your love, your light, and prayers for Ash Mufara, our CEO, his lovely wife, and two handsome boys, as well as all the OnPassive team or teams all around the globe. We would appreciate that.
Oh, you like our matching color.
Dominique, thank you, Dominique. We appreciate you saying that. We do try to dress it up a little bit. As all of you may recall, I sometimes got slammed for wearing a Dickies t-shirt. Not advertising for Dickies, but just the comfort was cool. But worry not. Here we are in black tonight, and gratitude is an attitude.
You see the logo, very nice.
And your logo, you can see. You might have to stand up a little. And there's the OnPassive logo.
See that? Pretty, huh?
So we're not selling anything, just so we can pass that along to our media and corporate team. Nothing we have is for sale. However, we can refer people to the places that we do business with. And that I think we can do. Yeah. And just don't sell it for
This
profit.
Is what we suggest, though, what we figured out today. You want to explain it?
Well, we were going to a corporate mall store where prices, there is no limit. Up. And they charge for everything, every little thing. If you want to, I call it engrave, but actually embroider on one side, it's so much. If you want to embroider on the other side, it's so much. If you want to embroider on the front, it's so much. And also on the back. So you can turn a $25 hat situation into $100 at the snap of a finger. So
easily.
I had done business 40 or almost 50 years ago when I first got into the business world with a store here in the St. Petersburg area known as Allen Sports. Well, They have always had, and I did business with them at that time, an embroidery and screen print shop that takes up a whole building, about 8 to 9,000 square feet. Well, that was their second building. They closed their first building, which was a sporting goods store that I did many tens of thousands of dollars of business with. Especially from my, not especially from, because I was the treasurer of a large youth football and baseball group. Well, we checked with these folks, and I'll give them a plug here. They're known as Allen Sports. You can find them online. They are half the price of the big stores. Half.
Oh, you're kidding. So people can order it online. They don't have to be in Florida.
They don't have to
Oh.
be in Florida. And
Oh.
as of Friday,
I didn't know that.
our logo will be available to have embroidered. They do printing as well. They do T-shirts. They do hats. They do shirts. Did I say shirts?
I don't know.
I'll reiterate it. They do shirts. And we're giving them a try, and it should be good. Half the price works for us.
So you should tell the website address, honey.
I don't have the website address with me, but I will be happy to give you the email for the owner who's in charge of the embroidery section. Her name is Kim, and she can be reached at.
You can just research it and I'll type it on.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
that's
have
fine.
it over there on my
That's fine.
desk.
That's fine. Prince Anthony is asking if this is a live show. Yes, it is live.
This is as live as it gets. And
mean,
hello, Nate, Mr. Cup in the house. Thanks for being here. And if I'm not mistaken, that's the Bangladesh flag in the background he was showing.
Oh, was
Correct me if I'm wrong, please. Check it out.
Let's see. Where was it?
Nathaniel Cup.
He's PNG.
Nate.
He's in PNG, honey.
That's what I said.
Oh,
I was commenting on his flag there.
you just said Bangladesh.
I did.
Mhm.
Bidee, bidee, bidee. Back the bus up.
Remember how I told you when you're speaking live that you don't hear yourself speaking? Because I would say stuff and you said, you just said this. I go, I said that? Same thing happened to you just now.
Like I said, Nate is, Mr. Cup is in
Papua New Guinea.
Papua New Guinea, where we spent a lovely 2 hours the other morning.
It was lovely. And Lister says, prayers for all in need.
Thank you, Lister. We appreciate you every day. And
it's old school, doing work manually is old school, but they have no choices, Karina. They're very hard workers. Nothing comes easy there.
And hopefully we'll be able to get them switched over from bread and milk for lunch and breakfast over to maybe some solid grinds. What do you think?
Yeah, they try to get them bread or fruit or
milk.
No, bread, fruit, or something every day. One of those things every day. So if they had an egg the other day, they boiled all the eggs and then gave each child one egg. So that's like special. So, with this oblast coming, they'll be able to have all those things every day. I'm sure of it.
And I know it's getting a little bit late in the broadcast already, but please subscribe to Lynn's YouTube channel. Please, please, pretty please. And ring the bell icon to get notified whenever Lynn goes live or posts videos. And of course, give her a thumbs up to like. Any videos that we post for now, since some of them may not be original content, we don't want to get in trouble as we did in the past with the fine folks at YouTube. Hello, Dr. Benny. Hello, Srijit. So you can find them usually, I would say almost always, on your Facebook page, right?
Who? What? I was looking at the comments.
Okay.
What you said? Find what on?
That you're posting more on Facebook than you are on YouTube because of the content situation.
I post stuff on Facebook, usually in Facebook groups to promote RobLynn Live, pretty much.
Right, but you just said a moment ago you posted a video, one of William's videos that he sent to Chris. That's all I was referring to.
Oh yeah. So like people can see what the school is doing, to improve their situation. It's videos Pictures are worth 1,000 words, as they say.
or more,
Yeah.
for sure.
And the videos are really good.
Okay. Well, tonight we have a topic. You didn't know that, did you? Or did you?
I think I did know.
All right.
Pretty much you have a topic pretty much every
I
day.
mean, pretty much every day without fail, and this is day 209. Come on, man. Lori Lunn has been to the background many times.
But she has discipline because she didn't make a guess.
She did not make a guess.
So far, nobody's tried to guess. Good for you, because we're waiting for the
Grandma Bobby's cowbell.
And we're not going to ring it yet.
Where is it?
It's right there.
Oh, it's in front of me.
It's right in front
Grandma
of you.
Bobby's bitty bitty bitty.
Wait, we're going to show
cowbell.
We'll show you
It's
the
in front of
background
me.
in a bit, and then we'll ring the cowbell.
Roy Calvin, thank you. We appreciate you being here. And we know it's not easy for some of the time zones, Bangladesh, Papua New Guinea, Thailand, Mr. Casey Zevenbergen. Thank you for being here.
For much of Europe, it's not the
and
best
Dave, we appreciate you being here with Johnson. We know it's not easy.
Yeah, we do.
Well, tonight's topic, what's on your daily OnPassive checklist? Now, if you don't have a daily OnPassive checklist, guess what? It's time to start one, don't you think?
I think so too.
All right. Well, with the time getting shorter and shorter or closer and closer before we see it, feel it, and live it, that is our OnPassive movement on a moment by moment basis, going live to the public, it's important. We at RobLynn Live to feel that to have a checklist. This way you don't miss anything. Some of us that are a little bit older know about the forgetfulness. And what was I going to say? No. I remember what I was going to say. So we have a checklist. We have a checklist every night. You may see me looking down from time to time. Most of it I know by heart. However, sometimes I forget. So what exactly do we mean by a daily checklist? Well, glad you asked. Hello, Marty DeGarmo. We're glad you're here. Yeah, did you bring along Mr. Chris this morning? Oh, boy, this morning. See, Marty, I'm all messed up this evening. Check in to see if you have migrated to OES. Why is that important? With the apples that are going to begin to fall and come your way and our way and Marty's way, you need to be in OES. That's where the action is, isn't it, Ms. Nakamoto?
That's where the action is, and also in the back office.
And I know where the cough drop is. At any rate, click the O Founders button. Don't spit it out.
It's hard to talk with a cough drop in your mouth.
Yes, it is.
But it's worse to cough.
That is also
That's
true.
Terrible.
Click the O Founders button on the left of the OES once you've logged into the front page for any pop-ups with important announcements. Speaking of important announcements, we don't have any this evening per se, but stay tuned because we're all feeling it. Yes, I am the Mad Hatter. I was the Happy Hatter today.
With the emphasis on mad. Get it? Mad Hatter.
Thanks a lot, Marty. You got her going now. Although I did make her happy by going to a second source today.
Oh, it was wonderful.
Click the O Founders button, see about the pop-ups if there's any. There's a couple there now about videos, but we don't have any concrete information to pass along just yet, do we, Marty? About the corporate webinar soon to be broadcast through the fine folks at O Connect. And Marty is in the casa.
He is. Mm-hmm.
Return with the click of the button, to the return to the OES to have some fun. And what can you have fun with in OES? Oh, let me tell you.
Oh, before I forget, I wanted to tell you that my husband is so smart. Okay, so today I'm trying to post RobLynn.
Wait a minute. Can we back that up and say it again?
My husband is wise. He's smart. Okay, so what happened was this. It's simple, but I was so grateful he suggested this. So here I am. I'm going to the back office to try to post RobLynn Live. And for some reason, there's a little glitch in the system. And even though I typed in my correct email address and password, it said invalid credentials. So I tried not to make a mistake because I don't want to get blocked for 10 minutes. You know how you get locked out for 10 minutes, and I wanted to post right away. So I tried the third time, and darn, it said invalid credentials. So I had to wait. So 10 minutes go by. I try to log in again. I still got invalid credentials. I said, oh no, what am I going to do? I really want to post, right? My husband says, tell him what you suggested.
Well, I strongly suggested try logging into OES like the rest of us do, Lynn.
I was just logging into
Oh.
Founders because that's my habit. I forgot that you should really log in through the OES. You go to the OES, then you click the Founders button, and then you go into the Founders, right? So I
And
did.
what happened when you
And
did
when
that?
I did it that way, guess what? I got in.
That's a voila moment.
And I posted RobLynn live. So thank you, Honey Bunny.
All right. And we'd like to say hello to Zara or Zare. Zanal. Thank you for being here. We know it's early where you are. And you're having breakfast with Rob and Lynn. Wow. Breakfast with Rob Lynn on RobLynn Live.
Mm-hmm.
Then, as you're in OES, why not check out OMail? What do you think of that? OMail. Why not check out OMail? Send a video mail. What do you think of that? You can do that with OMail.
Yep. And you know what? I want to share something that happened today. Okay, so one of
you're sharing a lot tonight. I like it.
I'm kind of
the Energizer Bunny.
Loquacious, you know. Loquacious.
Loquacious.
I'm a loquacious Lynn today. Anyway, so she says she can't get into the OES, and then things aren't working for her. I said, oh, okay. I said, there's different things you can do. You can try a different device. You can try a different browser. You can clear your cookies, your cache, and your browsing history, things like that, right? I said, the other thing you can do is, this person is in Africa. So the other thing you can do, I said, is let me log in for you. Give me your, email and password. I can log in. And if I can log in, it means that it's not the site. It's something to do with probably your device or your network, your connection.
And what happened?
So she gave it to me. I logged in, and everything was working. OMail, ONet, OTrim, everything was there. It was perfect. So at least she knew that there's nothing wrong. It was just her device. Probably she feels it's her device. She has an older laptop. So it might have been her device. And also being in Africa doesn't help, right? The connectivity is weak as well. So that's something for you guys to try. So I told her, now that I logged in for you and we know all is well, change your password, because you gave me your password for your security. And for all of you out there, if you ever let people go in for you to help you or check things out, don't forget, you really should change your password. Even if someone is like a friend and you don't want to make them feel bad or anything, that's good to change your password.
And right? Write it down. That's a WRITE.
And why does my husband say that? Because many people, he's been helping many founders, and very often people have not written down their passwords. Is that true, honey? Would you
and
say
what happens when they don't write them down?
It's a challenge. They have to do workarounds to figure out how to get in.
So this public service announcement comes to you through the courtesy of Miss Lynn Nakamoto. Back to business here. So check your OMails. Move around in there. Have some fun. Send a video. Send a regular OMail. And wait a minute. If you're not logging in every day, you're not checking your. Oh, that's good stuff. Maybe a scholarship for those kids one day. Good stuff, Marty.
That's a good one.
Look out, Bless is in the house.
There's so much we can do for any school. I mean,
and with so many of us, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was agreeing with you.
With so many of us, look what so many can do. Look what one person, and let's talk about Marty too, with what he did for the gentleman in Ukraine. This is a very powerful platform or group of platforms. Oh, it looks like everybody wants another Marty and Chris session. Marty, do you want to come along and get a hold of your buddy Chris? Lynn will send you both the link, I believe.
If you want to just message me on Messenger.
Yeah, if you want to come along, let us know. And Olive Tom is interested in seeing you boys again. I don't know why. We just had them today. And this afternoon, now we got to have them tonight.
They
That's
can't get
cool.
enough of you guys. That's
That's
why.
cool. That's very cool.
Hmm.
So, and if you're not logging in, you're not answering your emails because you're not seeing the ones that are getting sent to you. That's a duh moment. So, check into your O-mail. Communicating with O-mail is easy. And by sending one or more, you might just receive one or more on a daily basis. I must admit, I don't go to O-mail every day, but I shall after I've scolded everyone else out in Radio Land. I'll scold myself. I do go to ONET or ONetwork. It's ONET now regularly. And that's another area you got to click around to have some fun. You can post a video. You can post a picture. You can post a saying. You can post what OnPassive means to you. You can say hello to your friends in there. It's another way. It's a social media way of communicating. And that's what this world needs more of. Communicating, don't you think?
A lot more communication. You can never have enough communication, right?
Yeah. So it's really fun to see the reactions by people when they get an O-mail with a video. It's really cool stuff. Then perhaps click into O-Trim and set up a shortened URL or more.
Hmm.
Learn about trimming your URLs. Mucho divertido or divertida. That means a lot of fun. Have some fun. That's what this is all about. This isn't a job, as John Butaka says, just over broke.
Hmm.
This is a JHF. Just have fun.
Okay.
JHF with
All
OnPassive.
right. And John Barilla says that I don't have a checklist. I just start at 7 a.m. and check the back office and then do one live after another. Tomorrow I have Singapore at 7:30 a.m. and never stop through the rest of the day.
Mr. New York City, the Passalicious Kid.
Mhm.
Wow, good stuff, John. Good stuff indeed. Now,
Minu says, "Hi John Barilla. I can't wait to listen to your books on CD."
see, some of the younger folks here have good memories, John. I should have mentioned that already. Here's Karina Lance saying, I always go through OES because that's the way Ash wants us to do it. Listen to Ash. Hashtag respect. And that's what this
Very
is all
nice.
about.
Very nice.
That's what this is all about. Well, get cranking with ONET, as I said. Set up a club or 3 or 4 or 4. I'll be helping someone tomorrow. We were supposed to get on the phone and computer today. Did not, as the day wore on a little bit. But tomorrow, Miss Y, I won't go into anything further on who it is. Miss Y and I will get together on the phone, on the computer, and we will get cranking on getting her club set up, which she wants to do. Or setting up whatever she wants to do in ONET.
Oh yeah. Very good. I love the motivation to try and use the OES and the product. It's great.
And to kind of piggyback on Mr. Barilla, as there are daily chats and webinars, check into one or more of those every day. You'll be glad you did because things are happening so rapidly within OnPassive, you don't want to miss anything. And what better way to not miss anything? And that's to
Have a checklist.
correct.
And Levi has a system going. You want to read that?
My checklist, firstly, log into your back office, check the upcoming webinars, the updates, then you enjoy the journey with Sir Ash Mafara. Wow, good stuff, Levi.
Very nice.
Here's Armin saying hello to a number of his friends. The list keeps growing, Armin. You are a friendly guy. And one of Ash's favorites. I mean, I think he may be one of the few people that Ash has spoken to about food, directly about a specific restaurant and specific food. So that's good stuff. Hello, zombie guy. We're glad you're here, brother. Thanks for coming.
Hi, Shaheen. Hello to everyone.
All right, so check into the daily chats and webinars. Then you'll be glad you did. Hello, Kathy Costco. And
I'm glad you can make it on
do you
our
want to
new
know
schedule.
her story a little bit or no?
Okay.
Kathy, let me know in the chat if it's okay to say a few things about where you got the name Kathy GW Costco. I think it'd be fun for everybody to know.
Yeah.
And very importantly, don't worry. Stop with the worrying. Stop with the panic. Don't push the panic button. Be happy. Remember, we, collective we, are the solution to the pollution, the correction to the corruption. Hashtag Ashmafara. Hashtag Papa G. Hashtag Mad Hatter. So,
John says, I can't do 3 hours tonight on RobLynn Live. I have to rehearse, unfortunately.
and let me remind everybody, per Oliver Fonte, we are fine. We are just fine, and that's hashtag Oliver.
And let's talk about Randy Leonard. He says, 2 heart attacks since last August, open heart surgery, and a nuclear stress test Friday. Prayers, I am tired, but keeping upbeat thanks to OnPassive and everyone here.
Randy, you have our prayers, man, on a daily basis. I've had one of those nuclear stress tests. It wasn't fun. It was harder than a regular stress test, to be honest. I thought it was because it lasted longer.
Oh.
So by doing the checklist, you'll be glad you did. You'll be staying focused. You'll be staying plugged in, as we say, and living your best OnPassive life. And remember, it's time to
Rumble.
be a little more enthusiastic.
Rumble.
Oh my God. It's time to rumble.
Okay.
Like that.
I can't do that.
Oh, yes. At any rate, that's all we got for you at the moment. If Marty comes on board, that'd be fun this evening again. If Chris is available, that'd be fun as well.
Yeah. If
And
you want to, just
if they're available,
message
we'll
me and I'll send it to you.
plaster your mugshot here on
It's okay.
RobLynn Live.
It's okay, Moshfek. You've been posting like crazy for me. He's been posting in the Bangladesh groups, honey. Posting RobLynn Live. It's
That's good
really,
stuff.
really helpful. Thank you, Moshfek. Yeah, appreciate it.
And Johnny Simmons says, I miss having an early morning call to listen to. Sorry, for now, we're going to leave it at 8 o'clock, but we are open to suggestions for sure.
Yeah.
And Levi saying hello to folks. Dr. Benny saying that OnPassive is here to stay.
Okay, I am trying to.
And the links are coming. And let me mention something about links. If you hear or see anything about links other than from OnPassive, no, ignore them. If you don't hear it from corporate, you don't hear it from Ash, you don't hear it from Media, it ain't happening. So please, 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 please stay plugged in. Ignore things that really aren't for real. And you can tell what they are. It's easy. You know, posted by someone you may never have heard of in a country you may never have heard of with information you've never heard of. So that's 3 things to be on the lookout for, wouldn't you say, Lynn?
Oh yeah, and Anita wants to say my knees are getting better after injection, so I can
Ride
ride a horse again, and we'll start a riding club. We have lots of horse trails. Oh, good.
She's in the Florida area.
Good, Anita. That's good news. It's
I
wonderful.
was trying to look at your phone to see if we had any input from
No, nothing.
the young Mr. Garmo.
I'm watching.
Okay. So let's, it could be time to ring the bell.
Oh, I think it is.
Why don't you do the honors? So now, at the ring of the bell, it's a call to action bell. Let us know what you think the background is as soon as we ring Grandma Bobby's cowbell.
Okay, so we're going to take your guesses, but we're supposed to show the background before you ring it.
Uh-oh.
You're funny. All right, here's the background.
Here's the background. Some of you may have already figured it out. There it is. There's mushrooms. There's raspberries. There's Oliver. There's Lynn. There's Papa.
Okay,
so there you go.
So here we're going to take the guesses starting now.
I would say you better scroll to the bottom.
Next time, show the thing before you ring the bell. Okay, Penny?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Oh, Mushfek says, where's Ollie?
Ollie is taking a nap. We'll bring him on a little bit later. Oh, we're already 39 minutes in.
Karina says, I think Tokyo.
Japan.
She is the first guesser.
First girl guesser.
Mm-hmm. And we have Jillian saying Victoria Falls.
I don't know where Victoria Falls is.
What
Let us know, Jillian,
is that?
please.
What state or country is it? I
Let
guess.
us know, Jillian, please.
Let's see if we've got more guesses. I really love the 8 p.m. vibes. It keeps me awake. Then 12 live had me under the covers earlier. LOL, but I was still listening.
Thank you, Mel. We appreciate you very much.
We do.
Oh, wait a minute. We got some more
Eric,
guesses.
Eric says Multnomah Falls.
Multnomah Falls. Let us know where that is, what country or what state. And Santina says, I think she meant Niagara Falls, but she said Viagra Falls.
That's cute. That's a cute slip.
I like that. Where have you been to Viagra Falls?
And we have Zombie Guy saying, I think it's Fiji.
Fuji.
Oh,
Fuji, but I know it's wrong.
Fuji.
Guess again then. There's no limit on guesses.
Jillian says
Niagara Falls, Jillian. All right.
We have, let's see if we got any other.
Karina says, total guess. I really don't know.
Eric, Multnomah Falls.
Multnomah Falls. There's two guesses of that.
Irena says, Oregon is truly a paradise for outdoor lovers.
Oregon. Home of Manu.
RobLynn Live. It is wonderful, joyful, helpful, and OnPassive related. Thank you, RobLynn.
Thank you very much, Mr. Al Sadiq. We appreciate you very much. The background is beautiful, Davina. So this is according to Mr. Pravin. Mr. Up at 5:30 a.m. Thank you very much. Isabel says Oregon. She is second girl.
Fiona Choate says Angel Falls.
Angel Falls. Where's Angel Falls? Let me know, please.
Tell us the state or country. Liz just thinks it might be somewhere in China.
China has falls like that.
And Rachel says, I'm deaf, LOL.
Is closed captioning on?
But we have CC. You need CC? You can guess. Doesn't matter if you're hearing or deaf. You can guess in the contest.
Of course.
Just type your answer. Okay. We have Eric saying his guess again. Just he's being safe by repeating.
Multnomah.
Jillian says New Zealand.
New Zealand, another fine guess.
Dr. Benny thinks it's Japan.
Dr. Benny is in Japan.
Volkan says
Niagara Falls, not to be confused with Viagra Falls.
Good thing Ollie is sporting his umbrella, says the beef.
True, because it looks like it rains there on occasion.
And Daniel Violet in Hawaii is guessing it's Africa, Victoria Falls in Africa.
Could be.
Oh. Okay, David says, what do a tick and the Eiffel Tower have in common?
They're both parasites.
Oh, that's cute.
That is a good one.
It is. And here we have Mushfiq, and he's saying it's Bandarban, Bangladesh.
Okay, in Bangladesh, that's a possible too.
Yeah, possible. Larry thinks it might be Multnomah Falls in Oregon.
That's about the fourth guess. She would be the fourth girl.
Virginia says IDRM.
Not sure what IDRM is.
Karina says you're right. Idaho. It looks like Multnomah Falls in Oregon.
Fifth girl, Karina Lance.
I'm sorry about being negative about my OES, but I have folks saying I'm ignoring the friend request in ONET. Nuts. Okay, so everybody, he's not ignoring you. It's not working well for John. So know that he would answer you if he could. Eric says Oregon, USA. We have Trevor. Trevor says the same thing. Multnomah Falls in Sandy, Oregon.
He's the second or third boy.
Jillian says it is Victoria Falls in Southern Africa.
Another good guess.
All right. We have Eric saying it's Washington, YSA.
USA.
Oh, US. Is that what he meant?
Yeah.
USA?
Yeah.
Okay. And Myra says not Niagara.
Myra would know. She's from NYC.
She would know, huh? Okay.
Yes, she would know if that's Niagara.
Anita thinks it's Bridal Falls.
Bridal Falls. Where is Bridal Falls located, Anita?
Let us know. Leave us this. The background is beautiful. Davina, thanks for the graphics. And here's Dr. Benny's usual thanks to everybody. Gayling says it's the waterfalls in one of those California parks. I can't remember the park I went to. Not Redwoods. Is it Yosemite?
Good guess, Gayling.
And Pravin says, I think it's in Japan.
Japan? Okay, that's a possible. We showed the background, right?
Yeah, we did. We did. You forgot.
I suck.
You sound like me in forgetting. Kevin says Multnomah Falls in Oregon.
Okay, that's about the sixth first boy.
Let's see what else we got. Minu says 90 likes at 43 minutes after the hour.
Thank you very much, everybody.
And Myra says, I went to a place like that in Costa Rica. They are all over, though, in my country as well.
They are, Myra, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Good guess. So, Costa Rica, Angel Falls, and Venezuela. Oh, look at Newell. Steve Newell gets around the world, does he?
Yvonne Mundi is here, and she's saying hello again to us. And I am happy I can participate. Yay, you figured out she was coming to RobLynn Live, but she couldn't make comments. She was really frustrated, but she's figured it out. Yay.
Good stuff, Yvonne.
Moshfex in Bangladesh says, I'm always last, and I'm loving it.
Last boy is Mosfek. Where is Alex this evening? Is he at school?
Oh, well, let's see if he pops up later. He didn't say he wasn't coming.
Okay.
So
There's Lorna says Oregon. She would be sixth girl.
And Armin is talking about food.
Falafel wraps. That's what he and Ash talked about for, I want to say, a half an hour on a Friday Night Live.
Baked
one time.
chickpeas.
With parsley, onions, and tomato.
Tahini and hummus.
Ooh.
That sounds
good. Pretty good Armin.
I would definitely eat that.
Armin knows a place to go for those.
And Karina says, I know it's not Niagara Falls.
Karina, I believe you're correct on that one.
And Miriam in Mexico says, I think it's a waterfall in China.
Ooh, that could be.
And Olive says, oh man, this background has got me.
That's the name of the game here at RobLynn Live. We don't want to make it too easy.
Oh, Saint Tina says, sorry for my spelling. I'm trying to open my eyes because of the time change. Now it's 1:42 a.m.
0142. That's mighty early. Thanks, Saint Tina. We appreciate you.
Thanks for coming. John Barilla says, looks like somewhere with a waterfall and a bridge. What do I win? Nothing.
A kiss from Alex, the first boy.
Auntie Helen says it's Victoria Falls in East Africa. And we have Mo Khan saying it's from South America.
All right, that's a possible.
Lorna says it is Noma Falls in Oregon. Christina says Africa.
Man, a lot of guesses.
From all over. I like it. A real variety of guesses. And Virginia says hi to her friends. Armin says it's Compton.
I don't think Marty and Chris are coming on board. I see you're checking.
I would see it if it popped up.
Okay. It's Compton, a place in Canada from Mamodu. Hello, Mamodu, hardest working guy I know.
I sure do like the new time, you guys. So awesome. Thank you, said
Shane. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. And by the way, kids, there's 143 folks here this
pretty good. We started at about 100. We started at 100. Now we're up by 40 something. That's pretty good.
Not too
shabby. And Casey says, last prize, John
JB.
Let's see. Alpha says, nowadays, RobLynn has me up and about early.
Well, Ava, if it's a good thing, we're glad you're up and early.
And Deborah Long says it might be
Venezuela, perhaps.
I love the guesses.
Are we waiting for the one, the only, Davina Lee?
Yeah, but she's not ready to tell us yet. Davina wants us to guess. Miriam says the mushrooms make me feel like it's China.
Could be, and Marty is writing to you.
Wow. Oh, it's a long one. We can read it.
Oh, my goodness. Total today was $17.36. It was raised for the Seeds Academy. The pictures below show the kids playing soccer with a handmade soccer ball. Wow.
Oh, cool.
I will be donating 10 brand new soccer balls. I assume this is from Chris.
From Chris, yeah.
Right. Let's see. 5 for the girls, 5 for the boys. Very nice. And many pictures of the men working on the doors and windows. The children today had fresh eggs for breakfast. Just look how they cook them. Huge thanks to the German community and leader Anje Han, who let her community know all about William and his kids. We now have a total, this is per Chris, $10,395 US. Wow. And I'm personally throwing in another 500 for the soccer balls. I assume that's from Chris.
Chris, yeah.
New total, $10,895. Many countries are now getting involved, and I'm still throwing out the challenge to all countries. Come on, Mong, come on, PNG. Thank you, PNG. Germany, USA, all have stepped up. Together, we can do this. I love you all. And that was from Chris
Wow, that's a
through
nice.
Marty. Good
That's
stuff,
nice.
Marty.
So again, the total is 10,395 so far.
Negative 10,895.
Oh yeah, because of the $500 he's throwing in for the soccer ball. So it's 10,895, and he's challenging all countries to get together and donate.
Let's ring the bell for the folks in Rwanda, the kids in Rwanda.
And again, if you want to look at the videos and the photos of the day-by-day progress that they're making, Chris Johnson's Facebook profile has it. William Nuamanya, his Facebook profile has it. I just started putting it on my profile page today, so check it out.
Davina says the background is, may we have a drum roll? Multnomah Falls in Oregon,
Okay,
known for being rainy, which I mentioned as a hint.
yeah.
Green forest, and nation's leading producer of berries.
Wow.
Remember I said I thought it was raspberries?
Yes. So now we have to figure out who were the first guests. We had lots of guesses.
I think Davina will tell us.
I don't remember seeing a
I
bridge.
want to
I'm
say
at
Jillian
Walmart.
may have been first. Jillian,
Was she?
I'm not sure.
But
Gayling says, I'm at Walmart. I don't see any Walmartians yet.
whoever guessed right will probably know that they were the first. I noticed that. Diona says, I was born in Niagara Falls. That is a different fall.
Now, what was my guess? Remember earlier today?
I forgot.
Come on, man.
I don't remember. What did
My
you say?
guess was Hawaii because you and I have been to many different falls in Hawaii that look just like that.
Yeah, it's true. This is Yvonne Mundi. She's saying, I love RobLynn live. Fun time. I'm glad you enjoy it.
Fun goes in with the vision, value, and victory. It's okay to have fun, guys.
Yeah.
And from Mr. Kushal Pegu, Mr. Pegu says, beautiful background.
Roy Davies, he always uses those special emojis. That's why it comes out with words. But we know what he means. Hello, Roy
We
Davies.
do. Hi, Roy from Florida.
Love this new time, says Adrian Andrews.
All right, Adrian, we're glad you're here.
That's good.
Thank
I'm
you.
glad.
Thank you.
Yeah, there are quite a few new folks coming in who like this new time. And Karina says, yes, I was in Oregon in 2018, went to go to the Multnomah Falls, but it was closed because of the fires there at the time. Bummer. LOL. It was beautiful though to look at.
That's for sure. I imagine you can swim at the bottom of the falls. That's probably fun too.
Yeah, it would be
because
fun.
it would be fresh water.
Mm-hmm.
Davina, it's a beautiful background according to Melanie.
Definitely not Niagara. Could be a fall in West Yellowstone. We are kind of behind.
True. Why don't you scroll to the bottom?
Okay.
And if you made a comment and we didn't mention it, we're at the bottom coming upwards. We'll be happy to, if you put it in there again, we'll spit it right out.
Just type it all over again.
And there's 148 of us here tonight.
Yay.
And we're very grateful for all of you.
Not too shabby.
What's that?
Not too shabby.
No. And Randy Leonard, the beef says totally wrong again. Well,
it's okay.
You're still one of the boys, Randy.
That's right. And Davina can let us know who got it. And Lester says, Davina, no fear to me. I am in Canada.
Davina says, congrats to Eric, Lori, Virginia, Irena, Karina, Isabel, Lorna, and everyone else who got it right. Good stuff, guys. Thanks for playing along with that. We still want to hear about your dog or cat situations as well, since we have another roughly 7 minutes to go. We don't want to say goodbye just yet because we're having some fun.
Or you can comment about what you do, your checklist, your daily checklist, or how you feel about animals and going with your gut. That's another one, another topic.
Going with your gut. Yeah.
You could go right underneath it, apparently, but couldn't then. Oh, that's pretty cool, Karina.
Yeah.
Right.
And Santina saying Guten Morgen to all the amazing angels out there, Dream Team members, and genius behind the scene.
Mm-hmm. I got my like up.
All right, Lori, thank you. Keep liking.
Thank
everybody.
You for the
we
likes.
appreciate it. Likes are wonderful.
And Yvonne says, You guys deserve eye beauty and taste of Africa. Yummy.
Okay, I'm in. Dinner tonight was, let's see, I had spaghetti. What did you have?
I forgot what it's called. Bolognese.
Bolognese,
Yeah.
right? The thicker noodles or the wider noodles, but not too thick.
It was yummy. And I sleep and dream about RobLynn Live because of brother Mr. Ashmafara and brother Collins, brother COO Mr. Kamal, Nazal, Professor D. Susan, our tech teams in Hyderabad and Dubai.
And Dr. Soha, of course. And John Barilla says, all of my comments tonight were from my evil twin. I just broke out. He just broke out of the closet. You weren't in the closet. He was.
I just
threw him in there.
I just broke out of the closet and threw him in there.
I got it.
Got it.
Reading is a skill I haven't mastered yet.
Myra says, too much water in Niagara Falls, Listra.
True.
Yeah, it would be much bigger than that falls, right? That's a tiny waterfall.
Oh, no, Niagara Falls is
humongous.
Foaming at the falls.
Mm-hmm.
Vision, value, and victory per Miss Jillian.
And that's hashtag Rob Gorman. Isn't that right?
Yes. Thank you.
David says, I need a dog.
All right, David. What's the holdup?
Now, you guys, if you're going to get a dog, get a rescue dog. Why do I say that? Because rescue dogs are grateful dogs. They know that you rescued them, and they are such sweeties.
And their gratitude is their attitude.
That's right.
They're very grateful for what you do.
That is a rescue dog. They are so grateful when you save them. Levi says, bye, everyone. See you tomorrow. Stay connected. Love you all.
Thank you, Levi. We're glad you're here.
And Davina says, my pleasure, Isabel.
All right, all right.
And he says, hooray, always fun. Meaning our contest and our live is fun.
We try to have some fun here.
Good night to Zombie Guy.
Zombie Guy.
I know you like the time because you came when we changed the time, right, Zombie Guy? So you like the 8 p.m. That's really cool.
That's good stuff.
Jillian thinks Malaysia.
All right, a little late on the guest, but it's okay, Jillian.
Yep.
She had said Oregon too, I thought.
Is she?
At any rate, she's top girl. Top girl.
I hope that everyone paying attention is ready for the best shape of their life. In due time, just stay in class with the best OnPassive family on YouTube.
All right, with it being 8:57 Eastern Daylight Time.
Hey, Greg, I'm your neighbor in Burlington, Washington, says Kevin. And thank you to Greg for posting in LinkedIn. He promotes RobLynn Live all the time. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Greg, very much. And to everybody that posts on our behalf, it's really very much appreciated. And to show our appreciation, if you haven't migrated yet, it's not too late.
No.
It's not too late.
No, it isn't.
Contact us through our email, 2020pendingfounders@gmail.com. And either Lynn or myself will get right back to you as soon as we can.
100 for 5 likes. Thumbs up. Catching up on replays, says Christia Zahn.
Stuff.
You're welcome, Zombie Guy. We're happy you're here. And we have a thank you from James Kilgore.
Mr. Kilgore in the house. Right. Davina.
And Gemma's here.
Hello, Gemma. We're glad you're here. We're glad Listra's here. They seem to know each other pretty well.
Yeah. Patty Carpenter's here.
Hello, Patty. Thank you for being here.
Who else is here? Oh, Minu's keeping count of the likes as well. 110 likes at 56 after the hour. That's not too shabby. Thank you, Eric. We appreciate you for coming.
Thanks, Eric.
Of course, I was first girl, says Laurie.
All right, Laura, you were first girl?
My plan is to get a cat when the weather gets nicer. I'm going to train my cat to be toilet trained so I don't have to have a litter box.
Ooh, you better get something to put across the toilet so the kitty doesn't fall in, please.
It always amazes me that they can do that. Mr. Nandan is here.
Hello Mr. Nandan from India. Thank you, thank you.
M. Kaylee's here.
M. Kaylee, as always.
And Minot says Persian kebab and roasted veggies was for dinner tonight.
Not too shabby. Sounds good to me.
Hi, Satya. Satya's still doing his blog videos. Go to his channel and you can enjoy them all. Listra says, it is Divina. I have been to a few states, but never to Oregon.
You'll have the time and financial freedom to do so, Miss Listra.
And Yang Yang says, wonderful fun, Rob, Lynn, live, gratitude. And don't you love those emojis? I love them. They're so pretty.
And saying hello to Surendra is Virginia.
Here's Anita.
Anita says, Lynn and Rob, we all thank you for the hours you spend. No, we thank you. And I'm grateful through sickness and pain you have been here to support and help us stay focused. That's how we do it. That's what we do at OnPassive. We are a family, a huge family.
We are. And John Barilla says, I had beef Merlot for dinner.
Beef Merlot. What'd you do? Did you drown the beef tips in Merlot?
And Jillian says, don't forget to like and comment on OnPassive's posts on social media. They
That's
do
right.
count.
That's right.
Niagara Falls is a massive waterfront. Been there many times. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm. One global movement is here to serve you too with love and light from the heart. Says
Very nice.
Yvonne Mundi.
Very nice, Yvonne.
It is fun standing on the bridge at the fall.
It is, Eric. I agree.
Mm-hmm. Me too, Karina, says Myra.
Myra Aquino.
And Ava says, I love dogs. I had one like Ollie, but she passed away in August 2016 and was really heartbroken. But now I feel I feed the street dogs. Oh, that's so
That's
nice.
very important and very loving and caring, Ava. Good
And
stuff.
here we have David says, always get rescue dogs. I love mutts. Most loyal and loving animals.
The look on Ollie's face as Lynn was putting in,
Great.
placing the salve, I guess it is, salve,
Ointment.
Like I said, ointment in Ollie's, both his eyes has already made a difference. And today is just day 2.
And he knows we're helping him. You know, he could struggle, but he doesn't struggle.
No barking, no growling, no snapping, no snipping, no biting. And I stood back because I figured he was going to bite my hand off.
I said, honey, can you hold his head? He
No.
goes, no. Doesn't trust Ollie. Oh, so
Rob,
funny.
you have to read my comments more accurately or
Oh,
my
my-
humor goes in the toilet. I'll do a better job,
Okay.
John. Sorry.
We probably read his stuff wrong. Sorry about that, John. Please forgive us. Deborah Long says, bye and good night. Okay, everybody say your good nights. We're at 2 past the hour already. Wow, that was fast. Thank you, M. Kaylee.
We appreciate everybody being here.
Thank you, Mary Tienda.
All right, Mary.
Good night, James Kilgore.
Good night, James. Thank you.
And again, thank you, Greg, for your post in LinkedIn. We do appreciate you very much. Yes, Karina, I agree. Niagara Falls is majestic, says Fiona.
And bring a raincoat and an umbrella because you're going to get damp.
Yep, and Steve says, I'm an animal lover, save a life, and rescue a shelter pet.
I'm with you, Steve. I'm with you.
The
on
only
that.
thing is about this time is my internet is not as stable. Sorry about that, Wanda. That's a bummer too. More to drown some people in, Myra. Haha, that's a joke, I'm sure. And Amy says, this is a fun place to be with all of my OnPassive family. Thank you for the new time, Rob and Lynn.
You're welcome. Thank you for being here, everyone.
It's a waterfall somewhere in Asia.
Wait a
Jillian's
minute,
still
Jillian.
guessing.
You're not giving up.
He's not. We have a rescue dog on the farm, and he has 4 names because he runs to 4 of us to give love all over the neighborhood.
That's cool stuff, Anita.
Oh, we love you too, Abba.
Thanks, Abba.
And hello to
Balash in the house.
Balash.
Hello, sir. Thanks for being here, brother.
Nice one, Chris says Casey.
Yeah.
Having a dog is also a big responsibility, St. Tina says.
But very rewarding.
Oh, yes, very. But it is a huge responsibility, time-wise as well as financial.
Pravin is saying good night, Rob and Lynn. Good night.
I stood on the bridge and traveled the trails above the falls. It's beautiful, says Lori Lunn.
Lori Lunn.
Thank you so much, Mohammed. Thank you for all you do in helping our posts. We really appreciate
Good
you.
stuff.
Help me on my Facebook post like a lot, every day in and day out. Thank you so much. And we have Mel saying, I have a lovely cat named Luna. I have a special love for pets. They are definitely part of families. They have so much instinct and bring much happiness to our homes.
Good stuff, Mel.
That's
Good
so
stuff.
true. This time is good for me, says Robert McGahee. That's good. I'm glad to hear
Gahi
that.
from,
McGahee?
yeah, I believe that's a correct pronunciation.
Yakaya.
Yakaya's here in the
Hi.
house.
It's-
Mr. Kadam.
It's hot. It's really, really early for anybody in India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, for example. So
Thailand, Australia.
super, super early. Like 4-ish or 5-ish, whatever. It's really early, so I
Where's
appreciate
Butakis
you.
been? Does anybody know where John
Um,
Butakis has been?
He didn't come today, right? We
He
didn't hear
hasn't been
him.
here in a few days.
Say good night, Gracie. Good night, Minu, and good night, Mrs. Calabash.
Good night, Mrs.
Wherever
Calabash, wherever you are.
I'm not good at that, but I'm trying to copy you.
You're good at that.
Vinette Smart. Hello.
Hello, Vinette. We're glad you're here. And thank you as always from Miss
Tanya.
Hennard.
You're welcome, Diona.
Diona, thank you.
Les Hudson, my daughter has a solid black German Shepherd, and she is so sweet. She is like our baby.
Have you been looking at any of the writings? There's 5 more.
No, yeah, but nothing.
Okay.
Nothing new. There.
Okay, good.
I think we're good.
Well, all right. We're going to say good night from St. Petersburg, Florida, with 116 likes
Thank you,
right
Sirijet,
now.
for counting.
Thank you very much. Like we said, and we will say again, not only
Love
send
you,
your prayers
Steve.
out to everyone, please, if you need help migrating, contact us. Contact anyone.
We're going to help you. If we can't help you ourselves, we're going to send you to someone to help you. But so far, we've been able to help everyone.
Pretty much. There's been a couple we had to refer on.
The ones that cannot be resolved, that means we're waiting for OnPassive to work on that.
And make changes and upgrades and updates to the system.
Yeah, right. We're just being patient on that.
So again, thanks for being here. Thanks for all the guesses. Thanks for all the comments
Thanks,
of love.
Adina, for the graphics. We're having such fun with the fun contest.
And Lori was first girl. She was certainly first girl.
Yes. All right. So I think that's it.
Is that about and Amy January, you mentioned her.
Well,
and Yakaya saying boom, boom,
hi,
boom.
Denise Brown. She just came in.
All right, Denise, we're glad you're here. You made it. Good stuff.
I have never missed one of these events, though I spend most of the tonight in the closet, says John Barilla.
I don't know, Barilla.
Oh, thank you, Rena. You're always here with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Rena. It means a lot to us.
Anita said we had a cat who used the toilet, and she was a smarty cat. We were surprised.
I've started using the toilet as well.
You're a smart cat too.
Ooh, I like that. Ooh, doggies.
I'm glad you escaped, John Barilla, says Casey. Hello, Chancho.
Chancho in the house. It's early where Chancho is.
Yeah,
too.
it is. All right. I think we're good.
No, you got a couple more here.
Okay.
Let's not miss anyone, please.
Shirin, hi, Shirin.
Shirin is in the house. Good evening.
We have Migada.
Migada, Roshea. I didn't say that right, but hello.
Amy says, truly appreciate all your help for me. Rob and Lynn are both so special to me. We love you, Amy. We're always here for you. No problem at all. Virginia DeSantos here. Kushal Pegu. Casey Zebenberger. Dr. Benny. Jenma. Karina. Roy. Shaheen. Sukumar. Yang Yang. Yvonne Finn is here. Mel, as always, is here. Minu, who gives us the count, 120 likes at 9:02 past the hour.
Too shabby.
I don't think I'm going to catch up. We're 5 minutes behind again. So we can just say goodnight.
All right. We'll say goodnight to, there's Eric Kessler scrolling by. Yeah. And Bennett and Balash and David. Okay. We think we hit everyone in terms of saying good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning.
Jamal.
Hope to see you guys. Hello, Jamal. We're glad you're here. Watch the replay. It's okay. Watch the replay. It'll be an hour and 6 minutes worth, but it'll be well spent time. So thanks again. Hello, Stephanie. And good night, Dr. Benny. We appreciate all you do for us very much. And goodbye from St. Petersburg, Florida.
Thank you, everybody. Love ya.